Yo, what is up boys? My name is Verga Mike. I'm a 6K PR player, I've qualified for Division 1, and today we're taking a look at the games of Dictator Geno. He plays top 2K in the last chance qualifier, and I'm gonna give him my best advice to improve in this game. They always try to chop in water. Yeah, staying on land is definitely better, and I love the fact that Dictator is being a good dictator right now. He's like, no, we're gonna stay on land, not going in the water. Water is trash. Good decision making. You know, having a dictator is not even the worst thing if the dictator is good at dictating, you know? I think the rotates are actually pretty fine for how low PR this team is. Like, they're continuously going into the dead side, which is like pretty high level, not gonna lie. Most players, 80% of the players, they're gonna be one of these kids stuck at congested side, you know? You're gonna waste all their heals on the rotates. Now, they could be preparing for a rotate. None of them have been scouting. Now they're looking at this direction, where you need to scout this direction, because if zone pulls here, you're gonna stay there. If zone pulls here, you're not going to go insta. If it pulls anywhere here, you have to freeze rotate right now. Yeah, so this is, I guess, one of those zones. You could just go frontside insta. Yeah, nice. They don't have shockwaves. I guess they're going to buy shockwaves. Perfect. Now, of course, you have to be full careful on vending. Don't want to die on that. Now, are they in zone? Probably not, right? Yeah. Not in zone. They have the shockwave. Late. Now, they can go far again. Perfect. Oh my. Bro, this team has been playing incredible. Like, what is this? They built a ramp. Bro, I thought this was like a super low PR team. How much PR does Dictator Geno have? Oh, he has 1200. Okay, okay. Bro, Rec has 65 PR. That's how I got confused. Okay. Now, Dictator Geno is actually a pretty good dictator. Let's go. He's waiting for good timing. Nice. Mechanics, clean, nice. Now here you have like 10 seconds, 15 seconds to look for a refresh. You 100% need to do that. So I'm assuming that Dictator Geno is the IGL, he's tarping. This guy needs to look for a kill. And the way you look for a kill is by opening up every single wall that you can. Go look through your cone, see if anything is here. You notice, okay, I'm second height, probably don't look there. You can look down, maybe there's someone rotating here. You can look through your layer, you can look here, you can look anywhere. Just open up your walls. Don't be afraid to open up and edit and get hit. Yeah, so this is good. This is good. Yeah, that's exactly what he should have done. Doesn't really find something. Now, that was actually really good what he did. If you don't find something, it's just, you know, a little bit unfortunate. The more you look for refreshes, the more opportunities there will be. So, it's just about looking for it a lot, you know? Good awareness check. Now, why do we not just piece control this, you know? Like, just piece control it. Now this guy places it. Looking for a cheeky bump shot instead of just piece controlling something and then, you know, that team is fucked. Oh, okay. That was so close to being a max headshot. I swear the tree blocked his headshot there. Wait, look at this shot. How is this only like a 30? Yeah, the tree blocked it, I swear. That's actually very unfortunate. You literally could have killed him with that shot. Okay, we survived, but barely. Ah, oh, why have we died? Why have we died there? Like, we obviously know this team is gonna pressure. I don't know what we're doing. You got fucked, you went to your box. Now here you're chilling. Just pop a chug, and your teammate is supposed to like expand a little bit more. Now you're going back into the box where this team was. They double pickaxe and kill you? That's crazy, bro. Yeah, you see, this team, they do the correct play. They don't just double pickaxe the wall and try to shoot. They actually piece control it, and then they shoot, you know? Much better. And so Mussolini dies. GG's. Now, it seems that their strategy is to just heal in Storm and play Storm for the whole game, which is actually, you know, a pretty solid strategy. And I typically recommend lower PR players to not do anything too random and too creative. Just stick to good principles, rotate the center, that kind of stuff. Like, I know all of these low PR players, they listen to Destiny Jesus and they think, oh, Storm playing is the right play. And then they try it and then they mess up because they're bad at the game. Only if you're like a pro player, usually tactics like that work. Or if you're actually good at the game. But now, you know, like they Storm played the whole game and they're not even that stacked. You know, like it's 5th zone right now. They're supposed to be way more stacked than this. They could be cap mats. Let's switch to another team. Here, this team, for example, they have 150, 150. couple chug-chugs, and they also carry double medkits, which is actually pretty terrible, you know? You see, like, this is one of those mistakes. Carrying double stack of medkits after storm playing, like, that's one of those things, like, a pro player wouldn't have done, you know? A pro player would have had, like, an extra chug-chug by now, instead of, like, 2 medkits. And they would have had, like, cap mats instead of, like, 90 builds. Now we're just coming in straight. I don't know, like last game, we made a pretty good dead side rotate. I don't know why we're going straight this time. We could also be using a lot more shockwaves on these rotates. Like, we came in late. Yeah, you see, we're making a lot of mistakes right now. And if you've seen my previous video where I compared this game to chess, all of these small mistakes, they add up. All of these inaccuracies, you know? So now we're already in need of a refresh, so I get why you're going for that. But like, ideally, you're not fighting at this point. Like, you see, like, you should just play a simple game, get to dead side, get to a good position, stay center, do stuff like that, instead of just storm playing, getting scuffed, and then fighting at this point. Now, these teams could literally hold you when you get in, stuff like that. You could die right here. If this kid hit a shot, you know? Oh my, yeah. Well, we actually die. I guess if Epic Games would just fix their replay files, I would know when you die. Somehow it doesn't show up. Okay, so you clutch up. Nice. That's actually really good. Is it a 5-tick now? It probably is, right? Oh, bro, that was so close, not gonna lie. Multiple mistakes have been made, and yeah, that's why I die. I'll move on to the next game. Yo, boys, real quick, if you're enjoying these videos, then please can you like, subscribe, and comment WVods, as it really helps out the channel, and I'm picking one player from the comments below to give you a free VOD review, and you can be in my next video. So make sure to comment WVods, and let's get back to the video. Okay, so this game, it's already going a lot better. We're not storm playing as much. Bro, there's no way. We have 4 medkits, 2 stacks of medkits. Bro, once again, we have 4 stacks of medkits. What is happening? Why? Why do you carry 4 medkits, bro? Like, you don't need that. Now, we could still be winning this game, but like, you know, like, why? Why do we only have like 250 shield right now, you know? Okay, they're supposed to get ready for the rotate now. They haven't even scouted once. They haven't scouted, and they're also not ready for any zone pull. Typically, a bad player will react to a zone pull. He will see where zone is and then be like, oh, maybe I should rotate like this. A good player, he will predict where zone is gonna pull, and then he will make a plan. Okay, if it pulls this way, we're gonna go insta. If it pulls this way, we're gonna maybe like stay for a little bit and go as soon as other players rotate. Or maybe you know there's a team in front that you need to spray or something. A good player makes a plan before the zone even reveals. Right now they're reacting. He's scouting right now after zone revealed, you know? He's like, oh, maybe we should rotate, you know? Yeah, it was a fine play to rotate like this. They could have just gone insta. But this was actually a good decision to go that early. Yeah, perfect. Middle front side. Yeah, pretty okay, pretty okay. But if you talk to Chris, if you talk to Overhalo or any pro player, they say that 5 seconds matters, you know, quite a bit, you know? Also in Endgame, if you do something 5 seconds too late, then all of a sudden a good rotate becomes a bad rotate. That is actually one of the main differences between Fortnite and chess. In chess, if you think about a move for like 1 hour, it doesn't matter, because after 1 hour the best move is still the best move. But in Fortnite, if you wait for like 30 seconds, the best move is all of a sudden no longer possible, or it's no longer the best move. Because there's timing in this game. And everything changes so dynamically, you know? Wasting a little bit of builds here and there, but, you know, they're both around 100 builds. At this point, I would tell them, be 100% passive in the next few zones. Just get the front side, play out your mats, and only get refreshes when you're deep into the end game, like third moving, basically. Maybe even 11th zone if you're conserving mats pretty well. But they're being not that conservative with their mats, like they could be much better at that, wasting a ton. So I really don't understand, like, why would you go into this direction where height is right there instead of just like go this way? Like that is a little bit of a brain dead play. Like the whole lobby is this way, also height is this way, and we're just gonna go like this. Yeah, I don't know, really. Like that seems really odd to me. We're going full back to congested side. Yeah, so you get fucked by height, exactly as I predicted. Okay, so once again, you make a crazy jump. Like, this is the easiest beam for height. Now, they are distracted, so that's good for you. That's why you survived. Okay, you see, like I told you, if they were conservative with their mats, then they could have gotten to like 10th or 11th zone easily, and then gotten refreshes. But you see how much mats they've wasted already here? It's because they made a bad rotate, you know? Oh my. That's the freest refresh ever, bro. Like, you are lucky as shit. Holy. Don't even look for stuff. Like, it's about to pull. Like, about to pull. Like, the IGL should just be ready for zone pull. Let me just go back. When I'm in a situation like this, I will tell Roker, you have about 7 seconds to look for a refresh. That's literally what I would say. I just quickly do the math, you know, 12 minus 5, and that's 7 seconds. If there was 20 seconds left, I would tell him you have 15 seconds to look for a refresh. And then we need to get ready, you know? So he knows, okay, I have 10 seconds to look for a refresh, I have 5 seconds to look for a refresh. If you have 5 seconds to look for a refresh, realistically, you only look for like one opportunity, and if you don't see anything, then you leave it. If you see an opportunity and it's really good, then you can maybe commit for it, you know? So you kind of give your fragger an idea of what to do right now, but he's just not thinking about that right now. He's not thinking about zone pool. Because I'm thinking, okay, it's 8th zone right now. You could literally, like, if it pulls anywhere this way, you could just, like, take low ground because there's nobody there. Like, this is gonna be the freest rotate if you just draw players insta. Stuff like that, you're not gonna be able to do if you do it too late. Preparing for a zone pull is actually very important. They're tarping, yeah, I get it, I guess. You should have been tarping with wood, though. You're not gonna stay in this spot for a very long time. And there's also no urgency. If there's no urgency to build metal, you definitely don't do it. Yeah, I'm wasting a very good material. Like, you already built like, what, 200 mats worth of metal, 250. Like, all you have to do is just shockwave frontside and then build metal. Like, you were in these boxes, just shockwave to where this team is, and then build metal space. Instead of doing all of this, you could have maybe done a cheap wood tarp, but this was completely unnecessary. It's a very big pattern of yours that you're over tarping, or just wasting your mats a little bit too much. Refresh right there. Oh, you gotta create it, no? Oh, what the hell? Okay, so they were looking at for refreshes once again on the wrong timing. Yeah, and now they're stuck backside. Same pattern as before. I'm not gonna talk too much about it. Yeah, they're being way too creative. You know, medkit playing, that kind of stuff. Like, if they stuck to good principles, they didn't have to medkit play because they would just be frontside. You still have shockwave, also not using that. Yeah, so the whole game is scuffed because you're just making a million different mistakes. Also haven't gotten a refresh yet. Yeah, zone pulls again, you're not ready for it again. No way we died to storm. Oh, Bro, what is that jump now? Like, okay. And we're also running without shockwave effect. Like, we could have had shockwave effect, would have been faster. But yeah, multiple mistakes made in this game. GG. Well, boys, I hope you enjoyed the video. By watching all of these videos, you're gonna improve your game sense by a lot. And it's really good by you that you're watching these. And yeah, keep grinding, boys. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.